what's up? It's Jenny J, and today we're going to be doing a 30-minute total body burnout. We have 8 exercises. We're going to spend about 45 seconds doing each move, followed by about a 15-second rest to learn the next one, and it gives you a little time to breathe in between. Once we get through all 8 exercises, we'll have a small break, and then we'll repeat from the top for a total of 3 rounds. Now, as always, make sure that you've done a proper warm-up so that your body is warm and ready to go, and always go at your own pace. I will provide options throughout the class. So let's go ahead and get started with our first exercise. Move number 1 is a jump rope in place. Now you're gonna bring those elbows into the rib cage, you're gonna squeeze those biceps, and then you're gonna start to jump those feet side to side. 45 seconds on the clock in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now this is a great way to kind of just get the body moving, get the heart rate up, and you can play around with your legs. Now, I am going side to side, just kind of alternating my weight. You can also do a double hop. So depending on what you're looking for today, it's totally your preference. Now, I want you to think about pretending this jump rope is 5 pounds, okay? So flex those biceps, and then make sure that core is nice and tight as well. Make sure that you're breathing throughout. And then as always, if you just need to kind of shake it out, take a small break, you're more than welcome to. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Second exercise are revolving lunges. So you're going to start with your feet in a lunge position to one side. You're going to drop that knee straight down. You're going to pass through center, make sure the toes and knees are pointing out, and then pivot the other way. Here we go. In 3, we'll start in one way. 2, 1, let's go. So bring it down, center, and down, and then back to center. So we're getting the thighs, inner thighs and glutes, back to the quads. Now you always want to make sure that your foot positioning is correct. So just make sure that your feet are pointing in the same direction in your lunge, and then pressing those knees nice and wide in your wide squat. Your knees should be in line with your toes the entire time, and the chest should be open, shoulders back and down. Keep going. Last one, and rest. Good. Let's head down to the floor. Now we're gonna go into plank walks with a shoulder tap. We're gonna separate the two. So high plank pose, step the feet back. You're gonna walk it out or tap it out, 1, 2, and then shoulder tap, 1, 2, okay? If you need an option on your knees is just as good. And then shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, I recommend actually starting with your feet about shoulder distance apart. So that's going to give you a better base of support when you're doing your shoulder tap. You want to prevent the wiggling of those hips. You also want to make sure that those hips stay down. We want to have a nice straight line from head to heels, keeping that core tight the entire time, and take as many breaks as you need. Now always drop down to those knees, shake it out, and then come right back into it. Make sure you're breathing. And rest. Good. All right, stand on up. We're gonna get that heart rate up again. This time we're gonna go into ice skaters. So you're gonna come to one side, take a big jump to the other side, land with a bent knee. If you need an option, just take a big step and tap the foot behind you. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ice skaters. Now you wanna pretend like you're one of those Olympic ice skaters in the ice rink. You want to stay low, stay grounded, their core is on, and they have this tunnel vision focus, right? Stay present, stay connected to your body, and keep breathing. Now you want to try to go for lateral distance as much as you can. So it's not about height, it's about going side to side getting the sides of the booty on fire. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, find a wall in your space. We're gonna do a 45-second wall sit. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop down into a 90-degree angle, and we're just gonna hold it, okay? Keep that back on the wall the entire time, and don't put your hands on your thighs. You're gonna have to just get through it. We'll do it together in 3, 2, 1. Let's go now. Sink down low. And ideally, you wanna feel like you can balance a dinner platter on your thighs. So if the dinner platter is going to fall off, then you're too high. So sink a little bit lower. Woo! Okay, so hands on the hips, hands can come forward, just not like this, okay? Get those hands off, get those shoulders pinned back, and just breathe. I know this one burns a lot. You're almost there. Come on, stay with it. Inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth, and rest. Good. All right, now that our quads are on fire, we're gonna head down to the floor and we're gonna do a tricep hold kick. So, your fingers are facing your glutes, your hips are lifting up. You're gonna squeeze your core as you kick the foot up to the sky, drop it back down, and switch. That's all we're gonna do. Now, if you need an option and that's too much pressure on your wrist, simply do bridges like this and give yourself a little bit of wrist relief. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift up and alternate. Now we're putting constant pressure on the back of the arms, so you're getting some really nice tricep work. And then lifting our leg up to the sky requires you to use your core, because one leg down, one leg up is definitely a balance challenge. And this is also a great chance to breathe, catch your breath, because our next move is cardio. Don't we love it? We love cardio, we love strength, we love HIIT training. It's one of the most effective ways to work out. Last one, and rest. All right, stand on up. We're gonna go into an out, out, in run. So starting with feet together, all you're gonna do is go out, out, in. You wanna try to kick your heels to your glutes the entire time. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Out, out, in. You can kind of run those arms, pump them, get that extra calorie burn. I kind of feel like I'm doing Dance Dance Revolution, if you know what that is. Back in the day, old school. I'm aging myself right now. Keep it up, keep it up. Focus on getting your heart rate up. Breaking that sweat. Keep going, keep going. And rest. Good. All right, last but not least, we're gonna go into hollow body crunches. Actually, it's gonna be tabletop, so we don't wanna do a hollow body here. We're gonna do tabletop. It's a little bit easier for the low back. So knees are in line with the hips, shins parallel to the floor, elbows wide as you crunch up, squeezing that core. If you need an option, feet can come down. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, super important that you're not pulling your neck with your hands. You want to focus on the abs, lifting your shoulder blades off the floor. There is a huge difference, and a lot of people complain that their neck hurts doing crunches, and that is why. So your hands are just acting as a pillow. You can exhale on the crunch Inhale on the way down. Keep going, core should be trembling. And rest. Awesome job. Hug those knees into the chest and take that water break. That is your circuit. 8 exercises. All right, so I'll give you about 30 to 45 seconds to towel down, catch your breath, and we'll go ahead and go to the very top. Round 1 is always kind of like a mini warm-up, right? We are learning the exercises, we're understanding how to do it, we're getting it into our body. And then round 2, now you know what to expect. So now we can do bigger range of motion, we can go faster, we can go with a little bit more intensity. So our first move that we're gonna do is our jump rope. Let's take off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep that core tight. And nice big breaths. When our breath is super, super fast and choppy, it's hard to recover. Our heart rate actually goes higher. So in order to build your endurance, it's all about managing that breath. Inhale, exhale. And keep doing that. Almost there. Keep it up, keep it up. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. We're gonna go into our revolving lunges next. So get into your lunge position. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, round 2 and round 3, we have less transition time because I don't have to cue it, because you already know. So, sorry about it, but hey, you're gonna get more calorie burn, you're gonna get stronger. Hands can be at heart center if that feels good. It's just kind of where my hands gravitated to. You can keep them on your hips. And try to get that knee and the booty as low as you can to the ground. Get those legs to work. You're killing it. One more, and rest. On the floor, we're gonna go into our plank walk, plank tap to shoulder tap. Okay, legs and arms working. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Tap, 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 tap. Now eyes are looking directly between the hands. If your low back starts to hurt at all, please drop down to those knees like so. I promise you, we want to stay safe at home, and going too crazy, too fast can lead to injury. So go at your own pace. Almost there. And rest. Great. All right, let's stand on up. We're gonna go into our ice skaters next. So maybe you have some markers on your floor. Try to hit the same markers or go a little bit wider. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Side to side. Now make sure your opposite hand is coming forward. That's gonna act as a counterbalance. It's gonna keep you upright instead of falling over. And again, if you need an option here, tap the back foot. That's gonna give you more balance as well. Can you get a little bit lower to the ground? Come on, use that core. Stay swift, stay powerful, stay aggressive. Come on, let's do it. A few more seconds. And rest. Good. Let's go into our wall sit. So again, drop down into that flat surface. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Man, you know, this one is definitely my favorite. And I just winked right there. This one is brutal. So just hold it here. Now pay attention to your weight placement. Make sure that your weight is shifted in your heels, not your toes. You're gonna thank me later when you look at yourself in the mirror and check yourself out, and you're gonna be like, wow, this is what I'm working for. Oh, come on. A few more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh yeah, shake it out, shake it out. We're gonna go down to our tricep hold with our alternating kicks. So bring those hands behind you. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift up and switch. Now we don't want to completely lock out our elbow joints, especially if you have any hyperextension going on. So just a soft micro bend, like oh so soft. It'll probably look straight, but you're not locking out that joint. Breathe. You're gonna need it. Our breath is so therapeutic at times, right? It helps us get through our workouts. And rest. Great. Stand on up. We have our out, out, in, run. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now again, these transitions are really quick. So if I'm going too fast, you can pause this video, catch your breath, and then get right back to it. It wasn't too long ago when I remember I was in the back of a gym class, not being able to keep up with the instructor. So it just goes to show, consistency wins, discipline wins. You're gonna get stronger. Remember, this is a journey. Do not expect yourself to be perfect. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Hop down. We're gonna go into our tabletop crunches. So let's get set up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift up. Breathe. Now pretend that you have a string attached to your chest and you're being pulled up. I hope your core is trembling. You got this. Almost there. And rest. Awesome job. That is the end of round number 2. Grab a quick sip of water. I'll give you about 30 seconds and we'll go ahead and do it for one more round. All right, so we're gonna hit round 3 with a bang. Everything that you got. It's only 8 minutes of your life and you are done. So let's go ahead and get started with our first exercise, which is our jump rope. 45 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so we can pick up the pace a little bit for this one. Since you know this is your last time doing this exercise, can you give it a little bit more? Can you challenge yourself? Can you get a little uncomfortable? Because that is where the growth happens. Not in our comfort zone. You gotta get out of it. Remember, you gotta do something today that your future self will be proud of, right? Think about who you wanna be and how you wanna feel. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Revolving lunges are next. Let's get those feet set up. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, lowest squats, lowest lunges you got. I'm trying to tap the floor with my knee. But if you have any knee issues and that does not feel good, do not do that. Just go at your range of motion. Sculpt those legs. Get that sweat to drip on the floor. You are so close. Oh yeah. We're working. Finish strong. And rest. Awesome job. Head down to the floor. We got our plank walks and plank taps. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right, left, right, left. Take out that wiggle in those hips. Try to balance a wine glass on your back. We want to keep all of that liquid in our cup, right? You don't want that on the floor. Keep your body rock solid. Stay strong. Keep going and rest. Awesome job. Saved by the clock. We're gonna go into our ice skaters. Let's really get nice and wide, really focusing on your agility and your power. In 3, 2, 1, go. Stay nice and low. Using those arms to balance. Can you jump a little bit further? Breathe. Come on. You're killing it. Let's go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're gonna go into our wall sit. Personal challenge. Let's try to get this to be your lowest wall sit you got. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Breathe. Heart rate still going nice and high because of those ice skaters. Oh yeah. We love the burn. The burn lets us know that we're working, we're getting results, and we will fight through it to get what we want more. We can get through this temporary discomfort. Stay with me. It's only temporary. We can stay here all day, baby. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh yeah, shake it off. Let's head down to the floor. We have our tricep hold, alternating kicks. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift your hips up, kick those feet to the sky. Oh yeah. We're starting to glisten with sweat. I hope you are at home. Keep those hips up, strengthening those arms, getting more powerful every single day. And rest. Good. Stand on up for me. We'll go into our in and out run, and no, not the fast food. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really make sure that you're picking up the heel to the glute. That's gonna fire up your hamstrings. Hey, guess what? 90 seconds left in this workout and you're done. How cool is that? You got both toning, you got both cardio, your metabolism will be boosted. You're gonna get that endorphin high. So many positive things for just showing up today. I hope you know that. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, last move. We're gonna go into our tabletop crunches. Let's stack those knees up in 3, 2, 1, go. Lift up. Burn that core out. Let's go. You've made it to the finish yet again. The first step is always just starting. And then everything else gets a little bit easier. And then finishing is the absolute best part. Few more. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, hug those knees in. Roll on up. Towel down. You made it. Amazing job. Make sure you spend some time to cool it down, stretch out those muscles. Awesome job. My name is Jenny J. I will see you on the next one.